Hello there, it's the 2nd of February today. I've started the update in the greenhouse because it's freezing cold and it's been raining nearly all day, so I've been busy in here today. That's how I start off my onions. Put them in this tray of compost. It's not too early to start them off yet. I put some out in the ground in December and they're actually still grown. I've been taking some cuttings off these chrysanthemums here and labelled them individually so I know exactly what's happening, because I've made a mistake in the past of not labelling them and then not knowing what they are. Like I say, that's my onions. I've got my seed potatoes for the chitting off. Maris pipe at the bottom there. That's my main crop ones. The rocket, well, they all go in at the same time, basically, you know what I mean. Rocket, Maris paper, and I've got these from a local shop. They sell all different kinds of rooster potatoes, Anya, and these are apparently new ones called Apache, which are look like that. And these Anya ones there, I've never seen nothing like them. Be interesting to see what they look like and taste like. But with it being a bit colder, I've got this fleece, just cover it over. I don't have the candle on burning all the time because I haven't really got much in yet, but once I cut in about a month's time, so I can start off my sweet corn and that. I'll do it. Just keep the frost off it. It's pretty frost free in this greenhouse anyway, so let's go outside. See what's been happening. Nothing much has been happening actually. It's the ground's still soaking wet. I've just been tidying up around the brambles, the blackberries, make them a bit more tidier. You can actually see the holly tree now. That'll get burnt when the weather gets a bit better. The rhubarb's starting to show now all over the place. This is Victoria rhubarb. I've got one in that bucket there as well. Let's see what happens and see if it makes any difference. Oh, it's cold out here today. The pond. Nothing much. Well, you've seen what's happening, you know what I mean. But one thing I'd like to say or mention is I've noticed quite a few people on videos have made about raised bed, like in the allotment or garden, raised beds. Like for example, this guy next door. Now this size garden is £60. They made 2 gardens the size of mine into 4, and he's paying £60 for that. And he thinks this is a raised bed garden, but it's not. The soil's the same level as the ground, so what he's doing is wasting space. There's paths 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 paths, which could be at least another bed. And I don't know if you can see the ones further back on here. And it's half grass. He's got half grass and a few. He thinks that's a raised bed garden. Well, it's not, like, because well, it's only in the past 10 years that a raised bed garden has come about. I've heard of it for years. Old people used to do it, like it used to be recommended for like elderly people who couldn't bend down and all that, you know. So at least it needs to be at least 2 foot, like my leak trench here. Now that's what I would class as a raised bed. You've got to be have at least 1.5 to 2 foot of soil in the actual thing to make it worthwhile. And like I say, people are like, some people would say that's I've got a raised bed here, but it's not. It's just sectioning off places. Look, like this is a raised bed. No. Anyway, that's my verdict. Anyway, I mean, it sort of defeats the purpose. Anyway, you've got to grow from the land. It takes it like gardening. Well, soil takes quite a while to, especially if you've got a clay soil. It takes years of digging, double digging, manure, digging. It takes a few years to get a good soil. I'm lucky really, because this soil, it's been well looked after for at least, well, these allotments have been here for about 100 years. So I've got at least 3 foot of actual soil before I hit anything, any sort of clay. But like I say, it takes years. I mean, I've seen a few raised bed gardens on people's videos, and they're really good. What an excellent idea! But using using a piece of decking like on its side, that's not big enough for a raised bed, unfortunately, in my opinion anyway. But there's the onions. They were put out in December. I didn't think they would grow, but they've started doing something, but they'll be coming out anyway. It's just an experiment. There's me. Fuck, this can come off now. There's Calabrese there. They were put in last November. There's some get underneath. There's the winter cabbage, which were also planted in November. That's not too bad. There's another one. I'll get one meal out of it, I suppose, but I don't like it, so someone can eat it. Oh, freezing. I was going to have a fire, because like I say, I've been chopping down the brambles up there. I was going to burn them today, but it started raining, so let's stop that. Oh, I think I'll go in the shed with the fires on. Well, that's about it. Can't think of much else to say for the moment, so I'll check out and check in next time I see you. See ya. Bye for now.